and I found this little round wooden chopstick holder with a hole in the center. I thought it was really cool, and I picked it up because I didn't really need anything else. I was like, now I have this random wooden chopstick holder. I'm like, well, this could be jewelry. And then I started looking at the stuff I had left over. I'm like, well, all this could be jewelry. You look at it and you say, that could make a nice pair of earrings. So.
Yeah.
How to do impossible things. How to do impossible things. What does ominous really mean? Where to go when a prop woken up from the dream?
Welcome to this episode of Currency. Thanks for joining us. Today we have Dan Pellant, also known as SunshineUnit, the artist. Thanks for joining us, Dan.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Dan, I would love for you to introduce yourself, share a little bit about your business, what you make, and then also I'm excited to hear what you are excited about.
All right, yeah. I am an assemblage artist. I do 3D collage. It's like a puzzle. It's like you have all these random objects, you don't know how they go together, and I kind of just start putting things together and seeing how it works. I see the message the materials are trying to give me. I let them kind of inform what they want to do more than I do. Like have something set out to begin with.
That's cool. Okay. So I like the like little found objects are speaking to you and they have a message to tell. What are some of those messages you hear?
It ends up being a commentary on just what's going on in the world, what's going on in the environment. So like certain pieces are a lot more like environmentally tinged. Like I have a series that I'm working on that's all about AI and nature and mechanics in nature. I've got several sort of more political, anti-war kind of pieces that I'm working on as well.
Well, what is some of the feedback you get from people seeing it and buying it?
It's a lot of, it's usually like, oh, I hadn't thought about you doing that. That's very creative, which is part of, I mean, that's also part of like the message I want to get out there is that, I mean, if they want to buy it from me, absolutely. But the idea is like you can actually just take things that are around you and turn them into your own personal accessories and art
Yeah.
pieces. So.
I love that. And actually that's like common theme I've been hearing as I talk to folks like you know, very creative, artsy people who can see the potential in something that others might just toss aside, and amplifying this idea that like, you know, everything has value, everyone has
Hmm.
value, and it's really just tapping into it and letting it speak to you, which is very cool. What are some of the things that you're going to bring to the Trashy Craft Market? What are you excited about most?
Well, I think one of the things I'm excited most about is I started getting into inlays, which so you take like a ring or a bracelet form, and it has a little a ditch in it basically, and then I take stones that I used to collect rocks when I was a kid, so I have a lot of that left over. Crush it up, and then mix it with materials, and then put it into that ditch and sand it down and grind it down, so you get this nice. Um, oh, I can kind of show you.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So stuff like that.
Oh,
So,
love
yeah,
that.
I started doing it with like broken dishes that I've used, like like ceramic and glass
Right.
that I've started to use. I also got a little microwave kiln, so I melt down marbles and other things into little, and end up with stuff sort of like that. So,
Oh, yeah. I like that you keep evolving in your process. What sort of inspires that next phase, the next evolution of the things that you decide to make?
I'll look at something somebody else has done, and I'm like, I think I could do that. I think I can figure that out. And then it's totally fly by the seat of my pants. Like maybe I'll look up some information, but mostly it's just like, sure, this will work. And then a lot of misses before I figure out my process. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's more interesting that way. It's more fun,
Yeah.
and it sticks with you because like I have ADHD, so a lot of like reading like up on stuff doesn't stick. So if I
Yeah.
don't learn by failure, I'm not gonna learn it.
Same. I have to get my hands on it or I just will never pick it up. And yeah, reading instruction manuals I don't have the attention for that.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing things like this where you're working with inconsistent materials and everything's
Hmm.
always different. It's not an assembly line at the end of the day.
What I like about it is that every piece turns out just a little different because it's not exactly the same material. Like even the stuff that I like, because I work with resin and concrete a lot, and so I end up making like tiny little charms out of that stuff too, just because I have the stuff left over, but it's always tinted different or it's always a slightly different composition because I eyeball it a
Yeah.
lot.
Is there anything that you would like people to bring to you at the market? Are you collecting stuff?
Um, yeah, I'm working on a couple projects. One is that technology and nature thing that I'm trying to create, which I need a lot of circuit boards for because I'm kind
Cool.
of doing a backdrop in circuit boards and then adding some plants, some silk plants in there as a backdrop to the actual piece that I'm
Yeah.
working with. Also, bread tags. I've been kind of experimenting with them. I've been trying to kind of do mosaic pieces, but
Yeah.
there's you see them a lot at car washes. They've got all the little shiny little big sequins. Trying to do something like that, but with bread tags like nailed to a board.
That's
So,
cool.
and if anyone has any tiny little figurines or toys, I will definitely take those off your hands.
Okay, great. I
So.
think I have some of those. I also have bread tags. I might have a circuit board, so I'll bring those too. You can come see Dan and me at the Treasure Craft Market. Come say hi and shop with us. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.